Welcome to one of the league's biggest and brightest venues, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Real cool. Maybe on that rap and pay the bills. Now I'm fitted, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. Trey Tucker to return it. Showing a little burst so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Throwing right away here, Cobb. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 37. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Yards to go.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has it left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. No run here with Amari on Hampton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Peter, running like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Back to Hampton. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know what I call that play, Kate? Call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll be making the lines to limit the gain to a yard. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's caught, Keenan Allen. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
At the 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. And inside give to Hampton. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Again, it's Hampton. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Set.
Into the gun. Here's Hampton. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a pickup up 11. And it brings up an LA first down. I love the way they decided to keep the drive moving. Brock pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready.
Shotgun give to Hampton. That call going against the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He brings it in. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Set. Let's go. Lion. Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action. But they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Tucker now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
From the gun, Goff. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Goff on 3rd. Completes, it's Myers. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st down, Raiders.
And off to Genty. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Captain. 21. Switch. Set.
Play action now for Herbert. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards, double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Hampton now up the middle. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Herbert from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Throwing is gone. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down. Shotgun give here to Gentine. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
76, 2 first.
Looking to throw. Gone. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First down throw from Goff. That's complete to the back, Ashton Gentine. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Tight end going in motion here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's going to be down by contact, so now our attention turns to the flag on the play. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. This one finds Thornton. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2 first, 66.
On 2nd and 10. Goff. They sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Yards to go.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one connects. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Okay, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time or twice on Sunday.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Nice 20.
Genty. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Buying some time right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's looking deep once again. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Into the hands of Ganson. It's a race down the right side. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kip, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and tuned this drive.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Herbert now. Getting out to his left. No one open, so he chucks this to another count.
Quarterback credit, he bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left, throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Picked by the rookie from Wisconsin. And the Raiders have it as he reports the first interception of his young career. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
180.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets home down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're now set for 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Down. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's in 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Buys time, rolling right. This one's taken in by Thornton. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Super 66.
They're going to throw again. Goff. It's Genty underneath. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
First down.
Goff on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here we got 2nd down. Couldn't allocated to Rondé Gadsden II. So it's second down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers will have a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden II on that throw. So second down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That one's cut along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Now he naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. It's in close. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tucker now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. And they're on.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it'll be second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it. Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
We're good. We're good. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown.
Goff now on 3rd down. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Has a man on target to Thornton. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
Two for one. What's up?
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Giving this to Genty. And he gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Off out of the gun on 3rd. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. And 4th and 4 coming up. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. It's a 36-yard look for it. Carlson's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Running it with Hampton. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
We'll go orange. Set. 380. You're out. Set.
They'll go left side with Hampton. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. They give up the guts. It's Genty. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps the defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Throwing is gone. Dumps it off to his running back. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Kicks it downfield. On target to Gadsden. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it brings up an L.A. first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air. Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And he will not get any further. Plenty of progress already.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's just...
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Led McConkey with a touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. He's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead to 8. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tucker now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like they got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
He puts some air under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders down by only 2 in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. He gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
21.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's him on the quick hitter. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a 31-yard play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Forced out to his right. Taking off with it again. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now run with Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. To the air this time. Herbert gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. The close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Well, a field goal would break this tie, Brock, but the offense is staying out there. It's fourth and goal.
Hey, Ram. Delta, hunt. Ready.
They snap it to Herbert. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They did a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Shotgun snap here to go. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
2 for 60. We go. 180. Value 3. Hey, lift.
Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down, that's check down, that's check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ram. Set, go.
It's the handoff. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now, Herbert. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. A run now with Hampton. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Count it.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers with a little more work to do to win it here. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Hey, set. Set.
Back to Hampton. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a first.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set. 80. Crowd right. What is it?
They'll run it here with Hampton. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he is brought to a stop after he found playing room there wrong.
Speed kills, man. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious gas. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here he is to throw. Has it down close. And he breaks the tie. They're going to win this game. Long touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Kicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving
this offense is set. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.